my name is Casey Demetz, and this is my video presentation for Mcom 498, Professor Claire Joe's class. My topic for my senior research project is about how social media within an organization helped people come together to practice a new way of living called social distancing during a pandemic that we are now experiencing this year. Social distancing is designed to reduce human interaction in a broad community in which individuals who may be a carrier or be infected but have not yet been identified. Social distancing helps with trying to spread the virus. What is the goal? The goal is to limit face-to-face interaction. For instance, this past weekend, I flew 3 planes, and within each plane, the middle seat was taken out, so therefore I would not have any contact with the person next to me. Lately, we've all heard the horrifying stories of people being diagnosed with coronavirus. It is a very scary situation, and many people, thousands, hundreds of thousands of people have died. Just this past March, I joined a group called RVs for MDs, where we match frontline healthcare workers with first responders with those that want to donate their RV or camper to help those isolate away from their family, but yet still be at home. Some of my research questions are: how can COVID-19 induce self-isolation and self-distancing affect the human mind and body? When is the best time to put a stop to quarantine, isolation, and social distancing? Could a global pandemic be a blessing in disguise? How can the spread of the coronavirus threaten human security around the world? And how has social media increased during the COVID-19 pandemic? So one of the ways that social media has increased during the pandemic is there are more FaceTime calls, messenger calls, text messaging, and people using their cell phones and multimedia services more so. So if you can see here, more face-to-face, video conferencing like Zoom. Our school-age children had to miss the last couple weeks of school because of the pandemic. Two-way radio, written addressed documents, and unaddressed documents. So like bulk mail. And you can see that those are down at the bottom, whereas more it goes up because that's the more common thing. That's using the social media rich theory. Here you'll see the image showing in my area, Nashville, Tennessee. We use more video conferencing, FaceTiming, messenger calling, increased texting, and we still have meetings via Zoom, and we have more use of social media. While the pandemic, most businesses, especially today's Monday, starting today, we've had to start wearing masks in all of our public businesses. It is a good idea ahead to do some social media distancing as well, no matter what, even when the pandemic is over. So how can COVID-19 self-isolation and social distancing affect the human mind and body? Well, it is characterized by the symptoms of viral pneumonia, such as fever, fatigue, dry cough. Now, don't get the coughs mixed up because I, for one, have allergies. And I know on the plane I was coughing, and I told people I don't have coronavirus, I have real bad allergies. After experiencing it and talking with others, it can either make you stronger or weaker. The COVID-19 pandemic is the third major global illness due to the novel coronavirus. You can gain weight or decide to use this time at home to get fit. Since you're home more, can you go for a run? Yes. Can you work out in your home gym? Yes. even though gyms are closed. The best time to put an end to social distancing, quarantine, isolation is when the numbers continually drop, which is why Nashville is having to wear a face mask because our numbers have increased. Once they see that the numbers have dropped, then they'll start letting loose a little more. I feel that this was a blessing in disguise because it has made families become closer and spend more time with each other. The spread of the coronavirus can threaten human security around the world by making sure everyone is cleaner, by making sure you're washing your hands, coughing in your arm, and staying home if you are sick. Social media has increased during this pandemic by more people being at home, whether for work or school, and they're having more times on their hands, and also to make sure that family and friends are safe. I know I live here in Nashville by myself. My family lives in Florida, and I have friends that live in Texas and all over the United States, and I like to get on social media to make sure that everybody's okay and no one is affected by it. The best way to practice social distancing during this time is so that numbers can decline and everything can go back to normal. It can be, like I said, viewed as a blessing in disguise because it's bringing families closer together. I believe that there are more family dinners, and unfortunately, a negative side of that is having kids on iPads more. But if families go and limit the iPad and bring families together, then I feel that it's a blessing in disguise. With the RVs for MDs, we have helped match over 1,500. And this was a blessing in disguise because it lets us know that there really are good humans out there. Thank you.